Hello, this is Brian Rowe with Mythic MTG Tech number 30 doing a Gatecrash preview. We recently have 5 cards that were previewed on Craigslist. They have not been confirmed by Wizards yet, although if they happen to be fake, they're extremely good fakes. Not sure preview is the right word. I would say that these were more leaked as they were in a sale offer. But either way, they're out in the public now, and I look forward to discussing them. Now, it's not the Shocklands, which have already been mentioned, that they're going to be reprinted. It's actually a set of Mythic foil rares. First of those is Hellkite Tyrant. This is a dragon for 6 casting costs that has flying and trample. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you gain control of all of that player's artifacts, and at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 20 or more artifacts, you win the game. It's got a decent sized body at a 6/5. This is definitely a fun EDH card. I can see throwing him directly into a Godo deck, or one that's heavily based on artifacts already, so picking up a few soul rings from your opponents gives you an alternate win condition. This is a nice, fun, casual card. I don't expect to see any play in Standard or in other constructed environments unless we visit Mirrodin again, but I really like that Wizards is using the Mythic level to create some fun EDH cards. Enter the Infinite is probably the one I'm least impressed with here. It's a 12 casting cost sorcery that lets you basically draw all the cards in your deck and then put one of those cards back on the top. It gets rid of the hand size restriction until the end of your next turn, so it gives you the next turn to win the game after casting this 12 casting cost sorcery. This is a clear win more card, as at 12 casting cost you should be able to cast something else and just win the game right away. It doesn't win the game instantaneously unless you have a bunch of things that you drop down. I'm actually not very happy with this card, as it's likely to hit the quarter or 50-cent range and not see play in decks. I would much rather actually cast Omniscience or something else if I've got anywhere near this much mana, although the artwork on it is really nice and it looks very good in foil. Next card that we've got here, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce the name on. It is a Cyclops with 8 casting costs, 2 green, 2 red. It has trample, and whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and take any of the land and put them into your hand and put the rest into the graveyard. This could be a great possible reanimation target. With the 7/6 body, it can do a significant amount of damage. It also has another ability, which is discard a land and do 3 damage to target creature or player. So this could be a very good win condition in a reanimator deck. I can see it seeing a lot of play though in EDH, where discarding land can be used extremely effectively to clear the path for your other creatures. I love once again that they're putting an EDH card in that Mythic area that should be fun in several of the more casual EDH decks. We also have a 3 casting cost Planeswalker here. This Planeswalker has another name that I'm not going to attempt to pronounce. He has 3 loyalty and 3 abilities, each of which are pretty good. The +1 is look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, reveal it and put it into your hand. It's definitely going to go into an EDH deck with a Sylvan Library or a Sensei's Divining Top so that I can manipulate what that top card is. Target creatures for -2 loyalty are able to fight with this, so it's a great way to kind of defend him and also put some removal into your green-red deck. The -7 ability is definitely a game ender also, when creatures you control have double strike, trample, hexproof, and haste via an emblem, so that emblem would stick around forever. This is a really nice card for EDH. I look forward to throwing it into my current Rade deck, although I really hope with Gatecrash that I get a better commander than Rade to add as the commander for that green-red deck. The last card that we've got to preview here is the Warleader. She's an angel. She's flying, vigilance, haste, and legendary, so another great EDH card. She basically gives you double attack phases and untaps all of your creatures, so this is like a Godo that works for everyone. It's got a little bit of a weak body at 3/4, so for a 6 casting cost I was hoping to see a 4/4 or a 5/5 body here, but double attack phases and haste means that it has an impact on the board right away also. Thanks. This has been Brian Rowe with Mythic MTG Tech and a Gatecrash preview. I look forward to doing several of these in the coming weeks as more cards are spoiled or leaked. Also, if you have any ideas for other topics for videos, please leave them in the comments. I'm always looking for ideas for new videos. Thanks.